Good morning, friends. Today, I would like to welcome you all in this online lecture on prepositions. Let us try to understand the different outcomes. After learning prepositions, you will be able to formulate grammatically correct sentences. Also, this particular unit is going to equip your writing skill as well as speaking skill. In writing skill, you have to apply prepositions to construct meaningful sentences, and in speaking, you have to use the relevant prepositions for the situation mentioned. Now we will try to understand the concept of prepositions. I think up to 10th you might have understood what is the role of prepositions. Without prepositions, we cannot talk a single sentence, or that sentence will become here meaningless. Prepositions, pre means which comes before, that is before the noun or pronoun. It also tells the positions of the words in the given sentence. It means it tells the relationship of words in the given sentence. Generally, the prepositional phrases indicates the preposition, or it is followed by the prepositions. We will see the example. There is river behind the mountain. So behind, it tells the position of river. Where is the river? It is behind the mountain. So it tells the position of river. And where is that river? So it tells actual position. The next one, the language lab is beside the principal's cabin. It tells the position of language lab. Where is it? So it is beside the principal's cabin. So this preposition behind and beside tells the relationship between two nouns, that is in the first sentence river and mountain, and in the next sentence it tells the relationship between language lab and principal cabin. Now let us try to understand different kinds of prepositions. Up to 10th we have already done the study of different preposition and its usages. The same thing we are going to refresh now. Preposition indicates place or position. For example, he kept the letter under the table. So where is the letter? That is under the table. It tells the position or place of letter. Preposition indicates time also. For example, the concert will start at 10 am. So here at indicates specific time at which the concert is going to start. Third category is preposition showing method and manner. For example, the man fought with courage. How? So it gives answer of how the man fought with courage. Means collectively when we are saying something, then we use here with preposition. It tells reasons and purposes also. For example, he died of snake bite. So how he is died? He is died of snake bite. It tells possession of something. For example, Swami Vivekananda is a man of principles. So he is the having possession of different principles. So it is indicated with the preposition of. Next is direction and motion. The road goes to museum. So when we have to indicate the direction, at that time we can use here to or towards. Then agent or doer. It is easily indicated by the use of by, especially in passive voice, that is Ravan was killed by Ram. So it indicates agent or doer. Then it tells means and instruments. For example, fruits can be cut with a knife. So preposition can be used as an instrument. So with the help of instrument, if we are performing any action, then with is used. Even it indicates material and ingredient. For example, this table is made of teak wood. So when something is made up of, then of this preposition is used. Accompaniment. For example, I am going to picnic with my friends. So when we have to indicate any action and having the company of something, then with is used. In contrast of something, then we use here after. For example, after every effort one may feel. So these are the different kinds of prepositions, and as per the different kinds we use that prepositions very effectively. Now Here you can see different prepositions of a place and prepositions of moment. With the help of some of the diagrams or picture, you will be able to understand the actual function of prepositions in the given sentence. So we will discuss few of them. In the box, when the object is inside of something, and in a wider sense if we are saying it is in the box. The ball is in the box. Next is here on the box. When some objects are touching to something, then we can use here on. So the ball is on the box. Under the box, when something is kept under of the box, then under the box is used. For example, ball is under the box. Next to the box, very near to the box, then we can use here next to the box. For example, ball is next to the box. Between, when something we have to use, and if we are mentioning any two things, and if any object is in between them, then between is used. So it is limited for two people. When something we are going to refer more than two, then we use here among. The ball is among the boxes. In front of, something is kept in front of. So here we can say that the ball is in front of the box. If something is behind, the ball is behind the box. Above shows here difference, means object is not touching to the another object, having some gap or space, then above is used. Below is also the same thing. When something is not touching to the object and it is keeping under that and having some space, then below is used. Near to the box, which is not touching to it but very close to it, then we can use here near. Far from means which is too much away, having a distances, then far from is used. Then preposition of moment, that is down the stairs, up the stairs, out of the box, into the box, towards the box, away from the box. It indicates here directions also. Then past the box. Past the box tells the position of something, exact position of ball. The ball is past the box. Then over the box means ball is not touching to the box but it is over the box. Onto the box means when something is going to transfer from one situation to another, then onto is used. Off means the ball fell off the box. When the ball is going to fell off, that is action is indicated, that process is indicated, then off is used. Around the cube. Yes, ball is around the cubes or balls is around the cube. So when we are showing something in a circular manner, then around is used. And under the box, that is ball is under the box or going under the box, it tells the moment or direction or sometimes place also. It is very necessary in spoken English, maybe in written communication. We should be very much aware about the use of prepositions. Now we will try to understand the differences around, across, through. Many of the times we are having lots of confusion in the use of all that prepositions. So we will see in the first picture, you can see around the lake. The man is walking around the lake. Second, along the river, means parallel to that river. The boy is going to walk along the river. Third snap is indicating through the park. The man is running through the park. Next is here over or across the bridge. Means the man is over the bridge. The man is walking across the bridge also. The man is walking past the supermarket. Means he is going to pass the particular supermarket. For that purpose we use here past. Across, the man is running or walking across the football court or football field. So around, across and through, that these three prepositions are used in the three different conditions. Now we will try to understand the differences between for and since. Generally for is used when the start and end time is given. Since is used when we are going to mention something up to now, then we use here since. Many of the times since is used in case of perfect tenses. It may be present perfect or past perfect. For is used when we are going to mention the specific period, specific time, then for is used. So it can be applicable in all tenses. So here we can say that the person runs for 20 minutes, or he does his journey for 3 days. Like that, we can go for formation of sentences by making use of for in any tense. But in case of since, we have to use your perfect tenses. Now we will go through some of the correct usages of prepositions and incorrect usages of prepositions. Being the having impact of our regional languages, we are not able to use prepositions correctly, and sometimes we use it incorrectly, so we should be aware about it. So here green color indicate the correct usages and cross indicates here incorrect usages of prepositions. Now see, George invests her money in the stock market, not on the stock market. So try to understand the differences between both of them. My birthday is in September, not on September. So when we have to indicate the month, year, then we use here in. When we have to say something date, then definitely you can use here on. Mary is married to a doctor. We cannot say with a doctor. It has been snowing since Saturday. So we cannot say here from Saturday. She was afraid of dogs. Many of the times, being a regional speaker, we use that she was afraid from dogs. So it is incorrect English. His car is superior to mine. When we have to make comparison, then we use here to as a preposition. We cannot use than. Next, John failed in chemistry last week. We cannot say John failed from chemistry. So it is openly accepted, or we can say, we can differentiate it. Next is you can insure against theft. You can insure for theft, that is the incorrect. Our company is ashamed of him. We cannot say ashamed for him. The customer was on time for the meeting. We cannot say the customer was in time. Yes, on time, that is appropriate usage of preposition on. Look out of the window. We cannot say look out window. So out of window, that is the phrase, and that is correct usage of prepositions. Now I would like to have some sort of exercises where you will be able to understand the correct usage of prepositions. Education is a means for an end, that is incorrectly used. This is a means to an end, that is correct preposition. This machine has not been in use from 2020. So we have to use here since. As I told you that since is used in case of perfect tenses. Kaveri is afraid with the dog. No, Kaveri is afraid of dog. That is a correct answer. That is indicated in a green color. Prince fell in the well. No, the prince fell into the well. So fell verb indicates the transformation from one situation to another, from one condition to another. Then in this condition we have to use here into. I prefer coffee than tea. When we have to compare from two, which I prefer most, that is coffee, not tea. So instead of than, we have to use here to when I have to mention comparison. Many of the times we commit the mistake, so we should be aware about that. The cashier was not on the counter. Not on the counter. On indicates here something which is on in the position. So here we have to say at the counter. At shows here fixed position of something. Look out the window. Definitely out of the window. That is correct preposition. I am younger than my brother. I am younger to my brother. That is correct usage of preposition. He is on the bus stop. Very casually we say something, but correct is here he is at the bus stop. At indicates actual fixation or fixed position of something. So at is appropriate. On is used when we have to say something about the person or the object which is touching to something, or when we indicate some of the dates, then on is used. So I would like to say thank you. I hope that you might have understood